Bitter criticism. Reading some. It's time for CGTN, I guess. And an opinion from Xi Jinping about US. And says China, August 29, 2024. President Xi, China US should be source of stability for world peace. I guess this kind of news is kind of institutional, but I learned to like it because human beings should be able to program the future, to decide, to deliberate about the future. So here we go. President Xi, China US should be source of stability for world peace. August 29, 2024, CGTN. We have a photograph. Chinese President Xi Jinping on the right meets with US National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan at the Great Hall of the People in Beijing, China, August. As two major countries, China and the United States should be responsible for history, for the people and for the world, and should be a source of stability for world peace and a driving force for common development, Chinese President Xi Jinping said on Thursday. President Xi made the remarks during a meeting with visiting U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan on the Great Hall of the People in Beijing. Xi pointed out that in this changing and turbulent world, countries need solidarity and coordination, not division or confrontation. Adding that people want. I will start again this paragraph. Xi pointed out that in this changing and turbulent world, countries need solidarity and coordination, not division or confrontation. Adding that people want openness and progress, not exclusion or regression. This is kind of too, in my opinion, maybe it's too. Xi is being too diplomatic, because what is this changing and turbulent world? Well, changing and turbulent world. She's referring to the multipolarity changes. Well, and the turbulence is all about the imperialist reaction, but that's the US problem. Maybe she is right again. Who knows? He said when the two major countries engage with each other, the priority is to establish a correct strategic perception and first and foremost find a good answer to the overreaching question of whether China and the United States are rivals or partners. China's foreign policy is open and transparent, and its strategic intentions are above board, both of which have been highly consistent and stable, Xi noted. He said China is focused on managing its own affairs well and will continue deepening reform comprehensively to further improve and develop the system of socialism with Chinese characteristics that suits China national conditions. Quote, China follows a path of peaceful development while realizing its own development. China is also ready to work with other countries to for common development and to jointly build a community with a shared future for mankind, he said. Noting that China's US policy is highly consistent, Xi said while significant changes have taken place in the two countries and China-US relations, China's commitment to the goal of stable, healthy, and sustainable China-US relations remains unchanged, and that China's principle of handling China-US relations based on mutual respect, peaceful coexistence, and win-win cooperation remains unchanged. Xi said China's position of firmly safeguarding the country's sovereignty, security, and development interests remains unchanged, and its efforts to carry forward the traditional friendship between the Chinese and American people remain unchanged. The Chinese president expressed the hope that the United States will work in the same direction with China, view China and its development in a positive and rational light, and see each other's development as an opportunity rather than a challenge. He also expressed hope that the United States will work with China and to find the right way for the two countries with different civilization systems and paths to coexist in peace, achieve common development on this planet, and work to maintain the stability of China-US relations. On that basis, improve and take forward the relationship. We have a photograph again. This room is pretty funny. I guess I always think that portrait, that landscape, how to say, painting landscape is it's beautiful, but it's funny too. It's kind of very organic, isn't it? Sad photograph. Chinese President Xi Jinping at the center meets with U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan at the Great Hall of the People in Beijing, China, conveying the regards of President Biden to President Xi and thanking President Xi for meeting him. Sullivan said that since the San Francisco summit meeting between the two presidents, the two sides have earnestly implemented their common understanding and achieved positive progress. Noting that this round of strategic communication in China was in depth, candid, substantive, and constructive, he reiterated that the United States does not seek a new Cold War, nor to change China's system. The revitalization of U.S. alliances is not against China, he said, adding that the United States does not support Taiwan independence nor seek conflict with China. He said the One China policy has not changed for the U.S. and that it has not intention to use Taiwan as a tool to contain China. Sullivan said the United States hopes to maintain strategic communication with China and find a way for the two countries to coexist in peace and for U.S.-China relations to develop in a sustainable way. He said President Biden looks forward to communicating with President Xi again soon, asking Sullivan to pass on his regards to President Biden. Xi expressed readiness to stay in touch with President Biden to guide and steer the development of China-US relations. But I guess all this is happening just because, well, there's two facts here, two facts, I don't remember. two topics, two questions. I forgot the word. Well, these two questions are the American election. Biden want to elect his party, Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris wants to be elected. And the second is China is so powerful and the United States are so weak against Russia. There's no way to there's no way to win over China, you know. Everybody knows that. What she said basically is these turbulent times, these changing times are getting turbulent because of China's hegemony, you know. That's it. Well, the United States have no chance against China, and that's it. Maybe in the future, but that's it. I guess United States is over. That's it.